Hello everyone, welcome to Indian's Kingdom at England. In today's video, I'm going to share one video clip, and in that video clip, I was actually driving the car, and it was very risky. We realized that we were saved, but it was quite risky to drive. It was a nighttime driving. Here nowadays, night is coming pretty soon. What I mean is that sun gets set around 4:30 p.m. itself, so it becomes very dark after 4:30 p.m. So before I get started, let me show you. Actually, this is the the government UK website, and these are the actually there are the reflective studs which comes on the motorway, and it's related to that. This video is related to that. So as you can see, there are white studs. If I can give some information, if you already don't know, it's basically between the on the middle of the roads. Actually, as you can read over here, there are red studs which basically on the left edge of the road. You can see that left edge, right? It's red color. In middle, actually this one you can see white. There are amber studs actually which is on the central reservation over here. Green studs edge of the main carriageway, lay-by and slip roads actually. So you can see these are the greens, which is the exit from the motorway. That's what it says, right? That's how it is actually. All right, so having said that, let me now play the video clip. And in this clip, first let's watch and see if you can realize the problem actually, what was the issue. So I'm just starting the clip. It's a little long, but it's worth, I'm sure. Now you can be watching this very carefully. Just watch. Okay, so I don't know if you realize what was the problem and what really happened actually. I can give some little bit of overview, so let me just go back a little bit actually. So if you can see actually from here in this clip actually, first of all, on the left side, it's edge of the road, so the studs are red. Okay, no issue over here actually. And before actually I go and explain what exactly has happened, let me tell you actually my intention was not to drive at the night, because if you are a new driver, it's better not to drive, mainly because the road layouts here are very different actually from city to city and all those things. I was expected to drive on the motorway, but on the motorway nowadays it gets closed pretty frequently. So you have to take some city route via the ring roads of the cities and everything. I was coming back from the Leicester to the Bristol. I was supposed to take the motorway. Motorway had some issue. They closed the motorway. So whenever this happens, they just closed the motorway. Towards the London also we had faced such issues. So it is very frequent. So don't assume that if you are going somewhere you will be able to use motorway. It's not guaranteed over here actually, because if something happens they just close complete motorway, all the lanes. Okay, so first of all, I was not prepared for this actually, right? So having said that, let me now just walk you through that actually what's happening. So if you notice, this was around 50-60 mph road, and just at the end it becomes national speed limit sign also is coming up. But let me just start. So this is the normal thing actually, nothing. At this point of time, I can actually let me increase the volume and show it actually if it works. Okay, it's not working. But if I show you the the volume, the Google map tells me that you need to take the first left actually. Okay, that's what the Google map has just now told me. And now you watch actually. So you see that on the Okay, first of all, the speed limit, if you have noticed, is the 50 mph. Let me just go back actually. So you see over here on the road, it is written, right? It's around 50 mph, you see, right? I don't know, you may not be able to see it, but I can see it. It's a 50 mph. Okay, which is quite high actually. And let's now just go a little bit forward. So now if you notice on the left hand side, the road marking has changed. It's not a continuous line, and there is a green stud over here, if you can see, right? On the right side, this is the amber one as usual. And Google has just told me that you need to take left. So I actually, okay, so with that information, let's move forward. So I'm moving forward. There are, the vehicles, as you can see, and it is a 50 mph and quite fast. I'm moving to the left, and I am on the exit road. And oh, I realize it's not an exit actually. Road is ending. There is the national speed limit road again, and just now one car has just passed me. Now comes the roundabout, and this is the left I was supposed to take, which Google was asking me to take. Okay, so what was the problem actually? Problem happened right over here, if you see. So this marking, right, it basically shows the green stud, and you get an impression that this is the left road you can take. You are at very high speed. Remember, it's very difficult to actually judge what is happening when you are going at quite high speed, new road, complete, the dark, right? So road marking says there is, probably an exit, because Google Map told me there is a left side exit. I thought this is the exit I need to take. This is the proper road, and there is a green stud, so I should go to the left, and that's the exit. I am going to the left. As you notice, I went to the left. I am going over there, and this is the moment I realized that the road is actually narrowing. This is not actually the exit. Okay, there is the national speed limit sign also over here. So this is not where I should be. I should be on the main road over here. I came over here by mistake, and that's when I'm trying to take right. Unfortunately, I just spotted a one vehicle coming from back. You see, he's just passed from me, this guy. It was not his fault. Probably he thought I am understanding why I took left, but it's the road layout which made me take left and then again come on the main road. And then he just passed me. There is again national speed limit road, and this is the left I am expected to take, which I am taking it correctly. But you realize from this, if you have seen this, you think that it's the exit. There are green studs from the motorway or from the road. You can go onto that and you can exit. This is the impression that you will have. But they put this green stud not only for the exit or something. Actually, let me show you why those green studs were placed there actually. So if you see, this is the place where it says 50. The green studs has almost started. Let me again go back a little bit. So this is what is the solid line, red studs. And if you see, if I go little forward, yeah, this is the point where my cursor is right now. I'm sorry, where my arrow is. The dotted line starts and green stud starts. So you think that it's the left you need to take, because Google has told you, actually Google Maps has told you. But let me tell you very critical information. This one, do you see, it's the sign which tells that it's the parking bay. Okay, now it's again very difficult. You are at 50 mph, it's the new road, it's the dark, so many things are happening, it's difficult to notice. It's only at one place. Yeah, there are actually vehicle parked over there, but it's again, it's at the speed. It's very difficult to judge something, and it's even more difficult when you know you need to take the left. So problem was, there were green studs giving an impression that I should go to the left, stay in that slip road and take left. But that green studs were not for the slip road, it was for the parking. I took left. Fortunately, there was enough of, the room over there. I realized after going into the parking bay that it is the parking bay, and again I moved back to the main road. Let's watch it again. You see, this is the 50 mph. You need to go. There is a car, by the way, which is giving an indication of left. So I thought he also wants to go left. It's difficult to judge whether he stopped or not. I go to the left. I realize the road is narrowing. Again, I try to come back to the main road, but there is a vehicle which just passed next to me. We were saved. It was pretty dark, pretty fast cars coming in. Hopefully this video was useful. You have learned something. Don't think that it is only for the entry or exit like this. It could be for the parking as well. Have a safe drive.